Don't say that bad word. Hey, this is Johnny Beane. Hey, David.
Hey,
Hey,
what's
Rob.
Hey,
How you guys
happy
doing?
Monday.
You know what's really great is that there is no delay. I don't hear any delays. It's beautiful. Beautiful thing.
What?
Oh, Johnny.
Yeah. Where are your headphones though? What happened to those?
They're right here. I
Yeah.
don't need them.
There's no delay.
No, there's no delay. Do you hear a delay?
Delay.
No,
No,
really. Seriously.
I don't hear anything.
Wait. I think I kind of hear it on Rob's side.
Do you?
Check.
Check.
I
Check.
don't know.
Check.
I can put some in. The only problem is if I have headphones and they have cords and I always get tangled up with my
Who's
guitar.
Chet? Chet.
Chet.
Isn't that frog guy?
Yeah. Chet.
Hey, Manny.
That's disgusting, Wyatt. That's Chet.
Hey, so we're live on Monday, the 12th
What's up,
of
guys?
September, 2016. This is our EVH Van Halen guitar program show?
Program show.
Program show.
It's a program show.
Edward, say hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Cools. Okay. Oh, cools. All right. I gotta stop saying that word.
Cools.
Cool.
Jellyfish.
Cools, man.
Yeah. Replace cools with jellyfish.
Speaking of jellyfish, have you tried those Oreos? Isn't there some sort of fish Oreo out there?
I don't know, but I can't have it if it's got sugar in it.
Have you seen those?
That's interesting.
What's it called? Manny wants a Dennis update. Dennis is fine.
Yes.
I just saw him like 15 minutes ago. He talked to me. He's all good.
I called him this morning, and he slept over at his girlfriend's house. He just didn't. He just decided that he wasn't going to say anything anymore. And it's his prerogative. He's a he's a big boy now.
Exactly.
Right?
Hey, Adam. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Those Oreos? It's like Swedish fish or something?
Swedish fish. Fish.
What? What is that? What is Swedish fish? What is that?
There's fish that are sweet.
Swedish
Huh?
fish.
Swedish fish.
Yeah.
No, they're like not licorice.
Gummy? It's like,
kind of gummy bears, gumdrop type thing. They're like that. Yeah, Swedish fish. Yeah.
is it just like a gummy fish?
Basically.
Is that all it is?
Yeah, but they taste a little bit different. A little bit different of a taste. Excuse me.
Apparently you just had a box.
I did something tonight for dinner that I saw online the other day, and I thought was really cool. So you take a cheeseburger and you make the patty, and then you cut a circle in the middle of the patty.
Oh,
You cook it,
yeah.
You put an egg in the middle of it with cheese. Oh, that was so good. That was amazing.
I've seen those, yeah.
That was really, really, really good.
Wow. I gotta try that.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Edward says, how 5150 do you have behind you?
What?
Not behind me.
Talking to me?
Yeah, maybe.
5150.
How many 5150s do you have behind you?
Oh, how many striped Kramers? How many striped Kramers?
You can both of you guys. You can actually see on your racks. I've got a 335.
For me,
I've got seven. I've got seven.
If
Kramers.
Rob turns around the other way.
if you're just talking Kramers and not include the Frankenstrat, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He says yes. How many? If you
6.
turn around the other way, Rob, you can actually see them. Yeah, keep going that way. There you go, and stop right there. Stop. There you go.
Yeah.
And if you say something. Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, those are the striped Kramers. And then here is the Frankie and the 5150. There's the Steinberger, and then the Music Man and the Peavey. And the two Wolfgangs.
And the one in your hand.
And the one in my hand, and then the Charvel Bumblebee. It's not really Charvel, EVH, but we'll talk about that in a minute. And then
You know how some people spell 5150 with the F?
yeah.
You ever seen that? How come no one's ever spelled Frankie with a 5?
Interesting.
Does that make sense? Is
Frankie-
that possible?
No, because
Frankie with a 5. That could be a band.
How would you say that? Because it's the F sound, right? It's both F.
yeah, but 50 is a number though.
But it'd be possible though. It'd be like five ranky. I don't know.
No. Sorry. You can park on a driveway and drive on a parkway, but you can't spell Frankie with a 5
No dancing in the parking lot or something.
unless you have 5 Frankies.
Hey, Stefan.
And they go to Hollywood.
Oh.
EVH shark guitar. Hawkins and Ryder 22 says that's a sick backdrop. Mark Roddy says. Anyone got a Kemper? Mark
Nope.
says.
No Kemper here.
No Kemper here.
They are cool though. Yeah, no, there's no Kemper.
What is that? What is that? That's a pedal?
No, it's like a fractal unit. It's a
An amp.
modeling amp.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's like a high end. It's a high end modeling amp, like a fractal unit.
Yeah.
The Axe Effects.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically the order is Axe Effects from Fractal, then Kemper, and then Line 6. Those are the 3, from most expensive to least expensive.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what's up?
Not much.
What's up, dudes? What happened to you guys? Something happened to you guys. I don't know.
Well, I went out to see Dave.
You know what's that? What was that movie from the 60s?
Oh, something happened.
The two twins, the two twins that became each other, or the mom and the daughter. What do you call that? You guys like changed,
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was like father, like son.
Well, that was an '80s remake of it. Yeah. Haley Mills was like the original one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And Big was like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget. Anyway, you guys like Dave is Rob and Rob is Dave now.
Yeah.
In a way. Why is that? How is that?
We went out to I went out to see Dave and hung out for a little while, and I actually left for the day. I went into the city, into New York City, and did some stuff and visited some friends and stuff, and brought some guitars out with me. I brought out my Relic guitar, my 2016 Relic guitar, and I just would. What'd you think of it, Dave? Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. I loved it. It was a great guitar.
Yeah.
Really a great guitar. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great having that on my wall. It's one thing I didn't do and I forgot to do was take a photo of my wall with that on it.
Yeah. Well, next time I'll be back out in a couple of weeks. 2 weeks I'll come back out again. But it's funny. I asked Dave right when he looked at it. He goes, "Wow, look at this!" And he's looking at the checking and everything that Chris Hubbard did and all that, and the Relic job. And Dave actually said something that made me feel really good because he's actually played one of the originals, and Johnny's seen and played and held one of the originals, I think, as well. You've held the Relic one, haven't you, Johnny?
Which guitar?
The 2015 Relic, one of the Relic ones that Chip did. Did you hold one of those?
No, I saw one.
Okay.
I was with Chip. I was with him, and we were looking at it actually, but it was it was in a case.
Okay. Well, Dave actually held mine and played it. Actually, tweaked a couple of things on it for me. And Dave said to his recollection, it was almost identical to the real thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
It was uncanny how really good. I mean, how really exact it was. It's crazy. And it was done backwards. It was done backwards and still
ridiculous. Yeah, and so I brought that out, and another guitar, which Dave will talk about in a minute. And he got his neck. I brought the neck out, the Kramer neck. So that was a gift to Dave, and I hopped on a train and went into the city, and went to the Hard Rock Cafe and had a few drinks, and the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, and just did the basic Times Square stuff. I can take only so much of that, and I'm sick and tired of it. But anyways, I'm out and having something to eat, and I get a text from Dave. He goes, "Hey, when you get back, I got a deal for you." What? And I said, of course, I couldn't wait. I'm like, "Well, what is it?" And go ahead, Dave. Take it from here.
So, all right. So I'm on this side, and before I even texted him, I wasn't even thinking about any deal, but he brought his black and yellow Charvel VH2 Bumblebee with him as well, because I wanted to see it. I just wanted to see it. So he's in Manhattan, and I take the guitar out of the case and I started playing it. I'm like, man, this is it's just really a great guitar. I'm like, I really love this neck. I just, I fell in love with the neck. The action was a little high, it really wasn't, it wasn't set up the way I like it, but it was just a great guitar. So I'm like, he's probably not going to go for this, but I'm going to text him anyway. I'm going to just see what, maybe I can, go fishing and catch a big fish. Who knows? So I text him. I say, I don't want to bother you while you're out, but I got a deal for you if you're interested. And he texts me back, yeah, what's the deal? I said, well, I really like your Charvel. What do you say I give you my EVH and the Red Wolfgang? And he was like, deal, just like that. No, it was not even. It was so like instantaneous. His answer was so instantaneous. There was no thought behind it. It was just like, okay, deal, no problem.
And the reason that answer was so instantaneous was it's actually kind of multidimensional. Number one, I love the guitars that I got out of the deal, but I also know, Johnny said this a little while ago, we also live 3.5 hours apart. And, I'm going to make it a habit to go out and see Dave at least every couple of months, and hopefully even more than that, because I don't mind the drive out there. It's actually a really nice drive, especially on a Saturday morning or weekend morning. Mm-hmm. If I leave at 7, that puts me out there at like 10:30, 11:15. That's not bad at all. But anyways, I knew I could see it any time. But at the same time, I just was ready for a change. And that guitar, which Dave will show because he's got it in his hands, and I got one of the ones I got from Dave. That guitar is such an amazing piece, and it's basically an original, almost exact replica to what Eddie's was. But I just didn't play it very much, and I've owned that guitar for almost 16 years. And it was just one of those times when I was just like, you know what? Let's mix it up. If it's going to go somewhere, have it go to Dave if he wants it. And, there was no money involved. There was no sale. There was nothing. It was just a good old-fashioned, hey, let's do a swap.
Horse trick.
Yeah. Let's see it, bud. Let's check it out.
So hang on. Let me just get my screen up here so I can see what I'm doing. All right. So it's a 1979 Charvel body. And the only reason I know it's a 79 is because this back route was made this way only 1 year. 79, this is this route. In 80, they went to the more triangular route that you see today, even on the reissues.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That is a 79. The neck is a Bournemouth neck. The neck shape is it's an EVH asymmetrical neck shape. This neck feels a lot like a Music Man. Like an Eddie Van Halen Music Man. In fact, it feels exactly like an EVH Music Man neck.
Yeah.
The back of it. The front of it, on the other hand, is flatter, like a Wolfgang. So you got the back of an EVH Music Man, and the fretboard is flat like a Music Man. It's a 12-inch radius. Mm-hmm. This is probably the best neck I own.
Yes.
This right here. It's really amazing. Well, let's get the
It's got
headstock.
some great bird's eye on it too.
Yeah. So the headstock is painted.
I did that about a year and a half ago.
It's got a real Charvel water slide on it.
Is that black or like dark blue?
Black. It's black.
I painted that about a year and a half ago. Yeah, it
It's
looks
black.
a little bluish in the photo.
Well, it looks blue because I have a light on over here.
Yep.
This is my light right here is on. So, but it looks blue, but it's black. It had a real mid '80s Floyd Rose on it, and I wanted to put my titanium block on. But I thought to myself, why am I going to take two Floyd Roses apart just to put that on, when I can just put this one on? It's already on the bridge. If I ever want to put that '80s Floyd back on, I can do it right away.
Yep.
But it didn't make sense to take two Floyd Roses apart just to put this titanium block on that Floyd.
Right.
It's the brand spanking new Floyd Rose original that I have the old style arm on. It was just a no-brainer. So I put it on here. I put one shim underneath the neck to get the action where I wanted it. Also, the neck pitch was a little bit off because down here the action was perfect, but up here the action was high. So the neck was a little too straight in the pocket. So I just gave it a little bit of a downward angle to get the action correct up here as well, to where I like it.
Mm-hmm.
And the guitar is perfect, and I've been really wailing on the tremolo. It stays in tune really fine, really well. And that titanium block, it's a different beast. I really love it. I really think that from now on, any guitars that I build, I'm going to put a titanium block on the Floyd, because it really, like, everything rings. It's much different than a brass block. I'm not saying it's better. It's different.
Yeah.
And my ears and my body, just, the way it feels, the way it reacts, I love it. Absolutely love it.
And I got a chance to play it too before I left, because Dave had it all set up by the time I got home, or back to his place that Saturday night. And it was just like, wow. I mean, acoustically, the thing really rings out. Now, there's a couple things about that guitar too that are very interesting. Dave mentioned the route in the back, and one of the other things is that guitar has a tone pot that is hooked up and it's just floating around in there, and just like Ed's, it just floats around, and it might act as a treble bleed a little bit just because it has a tone pot. But Ed's Bumblebee had a tone knob, and it was all hooked up. There was no spot for it, so he just left it on full, just in the cavity, and so nobody would have known the difference. I don't know why. Maybe it was for a treble bleed, but nobody will really ever know why. But that's accurate. And also, I don't know, Dave, if you want to show it, but there is a little bit of, I mean, it's a beautiful paint job. Beautiful paint job. You would think it's factory at first glance, then you really look and you can tell it's not. So it's very accurate to Ed's, but there is a little bit of scuffage and relicking in a couple of the key spots. Right there, you can see the little spot Ed's had there. Yep. And underneath where the off. And then there's one more up at the bottom horn.
There's one that's like a dent here.
Yep.
Hang on a second. Yeah, it's right there. But it's just like it got chipped. I don't know if you can see that at all.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Looks like a smudge.
Yeah, it's not though, but it's
Looks like somebody's fingerprint.
That is all. That guitar really was literally babied when I had it. I mean, I don't think I ever put a scratch in the thing because I really didn't play it that much. As much as I loved the neck, I never played that guitar that much. But I'll tell you, it's very, very, very accurate.
Huh?
Yeah.
So you didn't do all those scratches then?
No.
Who did them?
Jerry Leica. That guitar was built by Jerry.
Oh, so they had the scratches already.
When I got it 15 years ago, that's how it came.
Okay. I was gonna say you never scratch the stuff, and Nesdal gets his hands on it, immediately dents it up, fingerprint smudges,
knocked the guitar over on it.
dents.
Look at
headstock is broken.
Look at the patina on the fretboard too. Look at this is playware. This fretboard.
Yeah, I think Jerry played it. Yeah, I think Jerry played it a little bit. But I'll tell you one thing. I bet you I've had 30 offers on that guitar over the years from people to buy it. One of those offers, one of those offers not to buy it, but was actually from the maker himself. He wanted it back because he loved it so much.
Right.
And I said, now, I really, you know, it was such a sentimental guitar. I mean, like I said, I can kind of swallow Dave having it because I know I can play it whenever I want. But I am going to miss it. I am absolutely going to miss it.
That's what I was saying before we went on air. You know, I was saying that you guys are only 3 hours away, which is really nothing. I drive 3 hours all the time. It's like no big deal, right?
Yeah.
And having, you know, trading the guitars or whatever, you can always see it. You can always play it.
Yep. Absolutely.
You know.
Oh, did you notice? I changed the eye hooks.
Yes, I see. You got the bigger ones in there. Yeah.
You know what? I got to tell you, I got a box of 50 of them from
Home Depot.
Home Depot for $5. A box of 50.
Yeah. See, mine are a little bit smaller. I gotta get some bigger ones. Mine are a little bit smaller, a little bit. So, anyways, I ended up with. I know you guys have seen this, but this beautiful gem, EVH Wolfgang. Dave's had this guitar. What, Dave? Maybe
3 or 4 months.
3-4 months. Absolutely gorgeous. I think Dave put in what's this? An original German Floyd you put on this thing?
Yes. Yep.
The stainless screws and titanium blocks. It's got the EVH style bar.
Yeah, it's exactly the same Floyd that I have on this guitar now.
Yep. All original, other than the Floyd, except all chrome hardware. They put chrome hardware on it. Amazing neck. Love it. He's got the the German nut on, or the chrome nut on there with the EVH tuners and the pearl heads, and just an absolute wonderful guitar. It's got a big brass block in it with a trem stopper. The guitar just absolutely rings. I mean, it's just amazing, the way this thing plays. I haven't really plugged it in yet because, like I said, I got home kind of late yesterday afternoon, had to take care of a few things. But I'm amazed at how well this guitar, I just love the look and the style of this guitar, especially with the chrome on it. So that was one that I got out of it. And then I really didn't want to be without a Bumblebee. So even though I lost my original Charvel, ooh, I get some air reflection. Even though I lost my original Charvel, I ended up with a real kick butt EVH. And you guys have all seen these. It's an EVH Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Except that one also has an original German Floyd on it that I put, and the German
yeah
nut on it too.
With the old school collar.
That's the one that I was gonna get when those first came out at NAMM. Remember when I had the mustache?
Yeah.
That's the one I was playing, and that's the one that I wanted. And then they released the Circles one, and I'm like, I got to get the Circles.
Yeah.
That's the one I put the that's the one I put the L block on, isn't it? Is that an L block?
This has the big L block.
Yeah, I forgot that I had put that on that guitar.
Uh-oh.
The big L block.
He wants that guitar back now.
No. Not at all. But I had forgotten that I put the L block on there. I was like, oh yeah. Cool.
And this guitar also, though, I mean, it's it doesn't have the character that mine does, or my old one does. But you know what? I love it. And the paint job on this guitar, they nailed the paint job pretty much. I mean, they pretty much got everything right. There might be a couple little tiny things. All the the EVH stripe guitars, like not all of them. The VH one, this one. And the red, white, and black one, even though it's on like a non-pickguard body, they still pretty much nailed the paint job the way it's supposed to be. And on the Star guitar and the Circles guitar,
that's something a lot of people don't realize. Maybe is that the red, black, and white one actually is pretty much correct.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just not used to seeing it without the route.
Yeah.
Right. Without the routes in it and without the tiny,
pickguard, yeah.
I can't think of what it looks like now, but yeah.
The thing is, if anyone who has the red, black, and white one, you can absolutely cut out a black pickguard and put it on there, and no one will know the difference. Yeah, it'll look like one of the ones that Eddie used on the tour in 2012.
Yeah. It would look like one of the Art Series ones, but wouldn't have the pickup routes in there, which
No,
whatever,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, right.
I think that looks just as cool. You know, if you want to add that little bit of a pick guard, I think that looks super cool.
Yeah, I agree. I like it as well.
And you were just mentioning somebody. Is that Flashy 5150? Just is asking, what do you guys think of the Made in Mexico Star guitar?
I own one. We both own one. We both.
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great guitar.
Lucky's. Oh, I love that guitar. I love that guitar. I'll go first.
Okay.
Let the guy who doesn't have one go first.
Oh.
Yeah, I love that guitar. I played the thing at NAMM. I'm like, wow, this thing's amazing. The neck feels amazing. It's not the same,
Right.
you know, as the others. It's a little different. But yeah, I love it. What do you guys think? You guys have one. Oh wow, I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's a great guitar. I love this guitar. And the only thing, we've done hangouts before on this, but you know, I put the UBOB 2 on the back.
Oh, that's what I forgot to ask you to do for me. Ugh.
Yeah. Well, I can do it. At least I don't have to paint your black and yellow headstock anymore.
Yeah, I know.
I can do that, Dave. I can do that anytime. But yeah, I put the UBOB 2 on it, and the other thing I did, like Dave did, I put a red D-tune on it to be more like Ed's. I have to put.
I saw Dave's head in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I switched out the tuners to Grover Rotomatics only because I needed the EVH tuners off of this for my tobacco guitar, which I'm thinking of getting rid of, but I haven't quite decided yet.
Wow.
With the Ebony.
Look out.
Well, the other thing, I have the same guitar. I did the same. I did almost the same stuff that Rob did. I put a German Floyd on mine. I have a red D-tuner. I have a brass block on it. I believe I also put the titanium saddle inserts in it. I think I have to go look. And I also put the Grover Rotomatic tuners on mine. But because I put the tuning pegs from that guitar is on that red guitar that Rob had.
Right.
So and I always thought that the Star guitar, the original one from 1980, I always thought that it had Grover Rotomatics on it. I was wrong, but I thought it did. It had a set of Schallers on it, but they were 6 in line that the treble side were upside down.
Right.
So, but still, very cool guitar. I love it. I use it from time to time. It's just that it looks a little funny on my body. So I it's more of just a wall hanger for me, an expensive wall hanger. But I do use it from time to time.
Yeah, I love mine as well, and I agree with you, Dave, and I agree with you, Johnny. The neck on this thing is insane. It's very, very fast. You know, the only thing.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite out of all the Stripe series. Well, really, all the other Stripe series guitars are really all the same guitar.
Right.
They really are. Exactly.
Yeah,
but that neck, I like the feel of that neck better than the other one. Myself.
I agree. The only thing I don't like about this guitar is, and Hubbard said the same thing, when you get up high in the neck, your hand hits in here. It gets wedged, and it's hard to play high on the neck. See, because you can't move when you want to do it gets bound up for me.
Well, that's one of the reasons. That's one of the reasons why Eddie plays it lower than the other guitars. He plays it's a little lower because the guitar will be actually on an angle like this instead of flat. It'll be on an angle, and you can
you can go a little higher. Yeah. I see what you mean. But other than that, I mean, and again, I mean, it's not like it really matters for me because I don't play it all the time, but I do pick it up semi-frequently, and I love the sound it has. And like Johnny said, I mean, they're all the same pickup-wise, I mean, but this one does feel different. I love the neck. That rosewood just feels really smooth. Now, is the neck profile, guys, the same in this as it is?
No, it's not. It's not. It's a thicker.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. The neck itself is a different shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or it seems like it to me anyway. It feels.
It is. It is. It's still an R3. It's a 1 11/16 at the nut, just like, well, the other ones are 1 3/4. They're even larger, But this is 1 and 11/16 at the nut, and it's rounder in the back. It's more.
It's actually closer to what an original down electro neck kind of is. Kind of feels like.
Yeah.
Right?
I've never played an original down electro.
I have.
Maybe it depends. Back then, maybe they were a little bit more.
The Coke bottle headstock neck.
Yeah.
I've owned them.
I've owned several of them myself, but they're all a little bit different. Maybe it felt like the one you owned, but they're generally very flat. Those guitars, those necks, very flat.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I meant the back. The back of it is kind of.
Yeah, it's bulky in the back, but very, very flat.
Yeah.
Eddie used to love those necks. I know. Well, he loved the Dano neck that he had. You know, and I mean.
Yeah, well, that neck has been on how many guitars? 4 guitars? 5 guitars?
Gosh, yeah, I think. Yeah.
It started its life on that Black Explorer, the Hondo Explorer. You know, actually, some people think that was a DiMarzio body. Some people think that that's a DiMarzio body, but I mean, I owned the same guitar just with a different paint job on it. But it's a Hondo body, and it had the Dane Electro neck on it, and then it went on that Strat, and then it went on the Star, and then it went on
Frankenstein.
It went on the Frankenstein, but it also went on the Rude guitar.
Yeah.
You know, that's when he put the wings on it. You know, on that.
Yeah. I had a Rude guitar years ago with that neck. With that rosewood winged neck, and
I'm not a big fan of it with the wings. Just not a big fan at all.
I'm not either. I just did it because it was a strange neck and it was different, you know.
Yeah.
But I wasn't. Yeah.
I think Nesdal was saying wings, not rings. I think that's what he's.
Wings,
I think that's what he's actually saying here.
Wings, yes. I didn't say rings.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, that was our weekend, and
how about yours, Johnny? Tell us about your weekend.
Yeah.
My weekend?
No, your weekend.
I tell you guys about my weekend every night. Whatever podcast I did last night and the night before was my weekend. That's the reason I do those. It's like a recap.
Yeah, everybody's like, we don't want to hear about his weekend. We already heard about it. Yeah.
So yeah, go back and listen to last night's thing. Yeah, you'll hear about it. No, yeah, I had a great time. Saturday, I have no memory of. You know, and then Sunday, I had a rehearsal. I've got a gig next Saturday down in Carmel Valley. That's real like ritzy, out of the way area. You know.
Carmel Valley. That's nice.
Yeah. That's you know, you go down there, you're bound to bump into people like Bill Murray. You know. Sammy Hagar was down there weekend last. I heard he was down there at a car show. It's kind of a pretty ritzy area. There's a lot of, you know, Clint Eastwood actually was the mayor of Carmel,
really?
You know, right next door for years and years. Yeah. It's a very, very cool area, very dog friendly. You know, we take Howie down there.
Yeah.
Anyway, it turns out I'm playing a gig down there with my friend's band next Saturday, and so I had a rehearsal up in Oakland yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So my day yesterday was me basically driving all the way up there, rehearsing, driving back.
How far are you from Oakland?
I'm probably an hour and something.
Yeah.
Yeah. With no traffic, it's actually not a bad drive at all.
Yeah.
You know, over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Little of, you know, an hour 10 maybe.
Over and out.
Depending.
Over and out.
You know?
Yeah.
Although, I'll tell you guys something really cool after we're done with this, if you promise not to tell anybody.
I promise.
Okay. Remind me.
I might tell you.
Okay.
When you're done telling me, I might tell you.
When we're done, I might tell you something kind of cool that, yeah. It has to do with driving. Has to do with me driving.
You picked up a hitchhiker? No.
Yeah.
Did you say Edward Van Halen was hitchhiking and you picked him up?
No.
I remember that story. Remember that story back in like '98 when the band was playing in Boston, And you guys must have heard about this. Remember somebody posted something on the links that look, there was like this, everybody thought there was this homeless guy walking through one of the Guitar Centers. He's like, this guy's like walking through, he's got a paper bag with like a sandwich, he's eating out of a sandwich. And he's like picking up the guitars off the wall, playing them and everything.
Eating out of a sandwich?
Yeah. And some young, dumb kid goes up to, like, you know, like ask the guy to leave, and it's Eddie Van Halen. The kid had no idea. So he messed around, played the guitar for a little while, then he goes outside and some big black SUV picks him up and takes off. And they're like, that was Eddie Van Halen. That was during the 04. No, I'm sorry. That was the 04 tour when they were in Boston. That's what it was.
I heard something like that where he went to a Guitar Center and nobody knew who he was, and they wouldn't give him the time of day.
Yeah, they wouldn't give him the time of day.
They wouldn't help him. I heard something about that. Yeah. Well, I mean, you walk into guitar, you know, you walk into those places. Like I was at Guitar Center, what, a year ago? No, year and a half, a couple years ago, and the dude from Kiss was walking around. Bruce, you know.
Bruce
Kulick, whatever.
Howie.
Yeah, there's Howie. Howie. There he is.
Howie!
Oh, that's a perfect picture right now. Just his eye.
Howie. Where is he? Howie. Yo. Oh, yeah, he was already out. Don't worry about him. But yeah, I was walking around Guitar Center. The guy from Kiss was walking around, and I'm like, wait a minute. You know, it was basically only me and him in the store.
That's cool.
Right? With just the employees. And it was him and like a female, like maybe his wife, girlfriend, I don't know who it was. But I kept thinking, well, that looks like that dude from Kiss, you know? It's a very small Guitar Center, very, very small. It's basically almost, the main room is like you could see the whole room. That's one of the reasons why they took all the guitars off the amp things so they could see the entire area. That's what they were telling me. Remember we were talking about that recently, how they take...
well, that wasn't very recent. That was like that when I was there. I think they actually did that in like 2007. They got rid of the guitars.
Well, they did that.
Top of the risers.
They did that here only like a year and a half ago.
Wow.
Very, very recently. Very recently they did that here. Anyway, so I'm walking around and I'm like, that looks like that guy from Kiss. So I just happened to Google, you know, the guy, and yep, it was him. You know, so I didn't bother him. You know, he was looking at guitars, he was pointing at stuff. I'm just like, you know, but I just happened to, I was buying strings. And I told one of the guys at the accessories, I'm like, see that guy over there? That's the dude from Kiss. And the guy's almost like, who?
Who?
So what? Bottom line is, you know, the guys at Guitar Center don't always know when some hella rock star is walking around.
Yeah, especially the younger group, the younger kids, they don't know. I mean, they have no idea. I mean, you'd be amazed at how many people like Van Halen, who? You know, like younger groups. You know.
I mean, except you know, probably the Hollywood on Sunset GC gets, you know, the most action, I would say, out of all of them.
I went in there.
You know.
Years
see, there you go. Rob goes in there.
Yeah.
Gets action, that place, man.
It must be busy if Rob goes in there.
Yeah, it's there. Oh, yeah. As soon as I walked in, man, the place was cranking.
Yeah, they all get busy. as soon as Rob walks in, they all get busy. They don't want to help him.
Speaking of Guitar Centers and stuff like that, it was kind of interesting because I was texting Johnny and Dave when I was in there. So when I was in...
Huh? Oh, no, Hard Rock. Oh, yeah.
I went in a Hard Rock Cafe and had a couple beers and hanging out. Cool place. You know, I'd never been to the one in New York City. And I asked the guy behind the counter, I'm like, hey, where's your Van Halen guitar? And he's like, oh, we don't have it anymore. We used to have one, and they moved. I'm like, New York City doesn't have a Van Halen guitar. Really? You're kidding me.
It's the one that's in Rome, the one that I've been wanting to get the photo of the back of.
Right. Yeah, he said they got rid of it, you know, I don't know, a year or two ago, a couple of years ago, whatever it was. But yeah, they don't have anything. They got some memorabilia, he said, but he said they have no Van Halen guitars.
That's
right now. That's a shame.
Yeah. You just missed that guitar, man. That guitar was there for decades. That guitar was there for like 30 years. I saw it 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I sent you the photos. There's photos of me.
Here, I saw it in '94 and '95.
In front of it, you know. Yeah. And if anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, that's the guitar that Edward donated to the Hard Rock Cafe in '85 when he had the short hair. He's wearing the MTV Letterman jacket.
Yeah, that was right there.
That's the guitar. That's the hard rock that Rob was at. He was looking for it, and you just missed it by like uh what, a year?
Maybe, yeah.
Not that long.
This is it right here.
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Yeah.
sort of.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So Rob, I would say next time you want to go out of town, go to Rome.
Yeah.
Go to Rome, and then tell them, you want to see that guitar, and
And take a photo of the back of it.
Well, I saw the Neptune when I was in LA that time, a couple years ago. That was cool. The Neptune was a really cool guitar. Johnny's seen that one.
Yep, I saw it. Yeah, that's probably one of the coolest ones if you want to see one, because there's a lot of photos. They did was it Young Guitar? Was it Young Guitar or well, it was in Guitar World as well.
Yeah, Young Guitar did the thing of him painting it.
Well, they both did. They both featured that same series of photos. Guitar World, there's a Guitar World magazine with Yngwie on the cover.
Yeah.
From like '86 or something, and the whole thing is about how Eddie paints a guitar.
Right.
But it actually goes into more detail in like a Young Guitar issue or something.
Right.
Where there's photos of him actually building the guitar, painting it, putting it together. It's him and Floyd Rose and Dennis, from Kramer. All these guys. Yeah.
That guitar is technically, it's not accurate, because technically Unker painted it, and Eddie would come in, according to Paul, and this is what Paul said when we saw him. He would come in. I mean, here's the guitar we're talking about. We're talking about the Neptune guitar, and Paul would come in. Eddie would come in and tinker around and take a photo shoot, and he was doing some stuff to it, but Paul had just painted the body like this. He just painted the body red and white. He hadn't done the black yet.
Yeah, no, he did do the black. He just didn't put the polka dots on it. But he did the
black, yeah. And then here comes Eddie while they go out to lunch, and he just takes a rattle can. He's like, on the back. He's doing the polka dots, and it's like dripping paint all down. It's all just dripping down. It's just, Paul comes back from lunch, and like he said, he was pissed.
Yeah, he was upset. Paul was upset. Yeah.
Yeah. So the coolest part that makes that guitar so unique is the part that Eddie did to it. Those circles on there. So if you go and see that guitar, you go and you see that, and that guitar is really a piece of history.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as Kramer and Edward Van Halen, even though it's a guitar that nobody knows except for us dorks. But that's the cool thing. That's why we love doing these hangouts is to to share the knowledge of this dorkiness with everybody.
Yeah.
Nerdiness. Goofiness.
I know.
Instead of posting stuff on Facebook and just getting fights with everybody about whatever, we just make videos.
Yeah. That's it. Just videos.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's a great one. I mean, there's so many.
Yeah.
There's so many cool guitars. The Hard Rock here in San Francisco has a signed patent pending black PV Wolfgang, signed by Edward, but the name under the plaque says Jason Becker. Because apparently he gave Jason 2 of those guitars, and I guess maybe Jason donated one of them.
Yeah.
To the Hard Rock here. So if you go to the Hard Rock here, Pier 39, you'll see that. And then when I get invited over to Jason's house, there's the one right there on his wall that's actually personalized to him and actually has like a whole paragraph on it. From Edward. Saying that. In the future we will play guitar together, is what it says on it. Yeah, it's a very, very sweet
sentiment.
Yes. something like from my heart to your soul. Yeah, it's a very, very, very nice. It's very, very cool. It's so cool to say, you know. And yeah, yeah. If you guys ever make it out here, you know, maybe I'll take you over to Jason's house and you can meet him.
Well, we definitely want to make it out there, and we've been talking.
Although you guys have to sleep in the same bed, though.
Yeah, we can't do that.
That's really in poor taste. Oh, what's wrong with you?
One of you sleeps on the floor, and I'm not talking about here either. You know.
Well, Dave, somebody was in your bed over the weekend, and it wasn't me. And it
I
wasn't.
thought we weren't supposed to talk about that. Wait a minute.
No, we're not.
Ah, the guy that tells us not to say anything brings something up.
It's a teaser. I know. Don't say anything.
Gosh. Okay.
Why would you even go there?
No, never mind.
Yeah. Anyway, what? What else? Oh, we have comments. Oh, we have comments. What's going on?
Yeah, there's like probably about 150 of them.
There's people are actually watching this along with us.
They all want to know who was in Dave's bed.
I've got a picture of her naked.
Yeah, good.
Good evening, Joe Wentz. Joe,
Joe.
dude, Joe, man, Joe. No, I'm trying to say something. Joe, I need to talk to you, man. Joe, can you message? Let me. I'll message you or message me. I want to ask you a question.
Ooh, you're in trouble, Joe. You're in trouble.
No.
He's not.
No, he's not in trouble at all. No. No, I just want. I want to ask him something, and it's all good.
It's personal.
Well, no, it's not personal at all.
Personal.
No.
I'm gonna make it personal.
What's that song by Olivia Newton-John? Let's get personal.
No, that's what it was like this weekend. Let's get physical.
Oh, come on, I was trying to be nice.
My favorite Olivia Newton-John song is "Magic." I think.
Yeah.
I think "Magic" is my favorite song of hers. From Xanadu. You guys remember Xanadu?
Yeah.
Yes.
Got to believe this is magic.
Oh my goodness. Wow, actual entertainment on this. Wow, on this show. I can't believe it.
We're gonna juggle next.
What was that joke from the 70s? I wasn't around back then, so I just heard this way years after the fact. Why did the plumber go to her house? What was the joke? I'm screwing this up.
I don't know.
Why did the drummer go to Olivia's house? To fix Olivia Newton's John. I probably messed that up. Yeah, I don't know what. Okay.
I can see where we're going.
Yeah.
Where's that cricket noise?
That's the punchline. You have access to it too, man. You got your computer now. You can actually do that.
How do I
go? Johnny, you got to play your butt bump. Yeah.
He can actually do that now. I don't think I can. He calls me up. He's like, dude, I got a Dell.
No, certainly is no Dell. No, seriously, how do you do this? Control room?
You go to control. No, not control room. You go to. Oh, whoops. What am I doing?
I don't know. Forget it.
It's got to be control.
I have the chat. Do I have
I don't have it. I took it off.
There's no one on this group chat at all.
Because that's just for us.
Oh, it's just us. That's lame.
The group chat within this is just for us. If we want to make fun of each other, you know.
Is it view more apps for your add apps to your chat?
Yeah. Here we go. But anyway, no, Joe. Yeah, I just want to ask you something, Joe, about something. Yeah, it's all good though, man. Should I read these comments, or you guys can read them? Can't you guys see them?
I can't see them at all.
Can anyone else field these things?
No, I can't.
What's the matter? What is it? You never learned how to read?
No, I can't see. I can't see them in
I
this.
can't see them either.
Well,
Wait, how about this? Wait a second. I'll do it from my phone.
There you go. There you go.
I'll just go on your
Yeah. Just open up YouTube and it'll be right there. Because if you're subscribed, which most of you actually probably should be,
Let me go.
open up YouTube app and it'll be right there. It'll say live.
Relax. Hang on 1 second.
Johnny, relax.
Let's go to the,
It's enough coffee at 6 in the afternoon.
okay, so live. Now I'm on here. Oh, quiet.
Oh, you just told me to be quiet, man. That's not funny.
That wasn't you. That's the dumb commercial before the chat.
Oh. Now it's me.
It's not. But wait a second. How come I can't see? How do I get to? How do I get to the comments? Oh wait, I can't get to the comments.
You can scroll all the way down. Scroll all the way down.
Doesn't it there? I am scrolled all the way down.
But the chat box. You'll see the chat box though. Scroll all the way down. It'll say live chat.
It doesn't say. Oh yes, it does. I'm sorry. Oh, but here's the problem. I can't tell who they are, who the people are. It doesn't say who they are. Oh, yes, it does on the bottom.
This should say Manny. It should say Flashy. It should say Jimmy. Is
so
it
small. The print is so small, I can't read it.
Oh, man.
All right, so
did you hear about the mathematician with
Manny says, hi, fellas. Edward says, hi.
Oh, yeah, you're at the very beginning.
Oh, well, where did we start? Where did we stop?
I don't know. You're at when we started, which was like 50-something minutes ago.
So funny. Adam, heard deferred. That's very funny. That's very funny. That's the Swedish chef.
Swedish? Oh, yeah.
Adam, you rock. And the fact that I'm the only guy who actually got that. Heard deferred.
Well, I didn't see it, yeah. Man, that guy was so creepy, because he had the real hands.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Oh, but the Muppet Show was so funny. The original Muppet Show?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Mark, who's asking? Hi,
Mark,
guys.
is that his last name? Who's asking?
28,000 feet in the air. What do you mean? Are you in a plane? He's got to be.
That's the last guy's name who's asking?
Or he's in a hot air balloon, maybe.
Krasinski. Not Krasinski. Edward, yes. Let's see.
Okay, you're going to read every comment now? Go ahead. If you can see them, if you can read them, if you can.
Oh, Johnny, you created a monster.
Oh, that's okay.
Johnny, I just got your letter and guitar picks. Thank you.
Adam, Johnny,
you're welcome, man.
Hawking what?
Howdy, folks. What, Jimmy Bittry?
No. I can't read this name because it's so small. It's, hey, Johnny, do you have an EVH Shark guitar? Did you read that yet?
I read it just now. It was Hawkins and Ryder 22. No, I don't.
Okay.
And then after that is Adam saying that he got the guitar picks I sent him. You're very welcome, man.
James, cool guitar, Dave. Thank you, James. You can thank Rob, too, because it came from him. Or you can say cool guitar, Rob, as well. David Allen Wright. Hello, guys. Hello.
What's up? What's up, Dave?
Flashy 5150 says, I'm thinking of buying one. Buying one what? Do you really want me to read these things, or you're better at reading them because I can make fun of you?
I like it when you read it too, Dave.
Nobody says, hey, sinner. Sinner says, hey, nobody.
This is fun.
Well, let's just read them out of random order, like whatever they are on my screen.
I am.
Greg Walker says watching but came real late. Rock on, guys. Thanks, man. And Greg, again, I got your emails, man. I can't. This thing keeps twisting. I know you were talking. You were telling me that you saw it and it's twisting. There's nothing I can really do about it. It wants to do that, as you can
Break
see.
it. Break it. It won't twist anymore.
Yeah. Well then, dude, then I'll be back to these things, man. You guys don't want that. Nobody wants that. But yeah, it's fine though, man. It's cool. Route out the horn more. Stefano says. Oh, about your star guitars, yeah. Yeah, you know. Nobody says, "Oh, come on, you can play when you're high." What? Well, I think they're talking to each other though too.
Yeah, probably. Probably.
Oh yeah. A lot of these are people partying. See, it's a party. It's a party here. You know. That's the Hot for Teacher library solo video scene, isn't it?
Talking about the guitar, the hard rock guitar that went to Rome. No, that's not the same guitar.
Is that what he's talking about, or is he talking about something else?
I'm almost positive, unless he's talking to someone else.
They're similar paint jobs, but they're not exact and totally.
They're both painted by George Felice, both guitars. All right, I'm done reading. I can't read anymore. My eyes are crossing.
How about a clip-on?
Cinero says, cool X guitar, Rob. That's very funny. Cinero.
Johnny, tape it to your chest.
Oh, yeah.
Are you talking about this or something else?
Yep.
Oh. Why not? I mean, look at this. I mean, isn't that what this stuff's for? You know?
Blackie DH says, how about a clip-on for those, Johnny? And then he says, and the headphones as well.
How's that? Is that... That does it.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Now you have a big piece of tape.
Let me see. It'd have to be up here, though, because I don't want to... This is actually a vintage shirt. Like we just, as Rob noticed before we went on air, this is actually the 1950s style George Reeves Superman.
Yeah, that's my favorite logo.
You know? Yeah. So.
Really, I thought the VH behind you was your favorite logo.
Oh, that too.
How's that? There we go.
Now you just look like, never mind.
I
think we should get like the Superman logo, but put a big D in the middle of it for Dave.
Super Dave. There already is
a Super Dave. Super Dave Osborne. Yep.
No, that's not the Super Dave I was thinking about, but okay.
Oh.
That's right. There is him. there is that guy.
You're talking about Diamond David Lee Roth.
No. Not at all, actually.
Why don't you call yourself... Dude, why don't you ever call yourself Diamond David Nesdall, man?
Because there's already a Diamond Dave Luce's. So.
That's right.
Well, there you go. You should be Diamond Dave Nesdall.
No.
Hey, Diamond Dave Nesdall here.
All Dave, all night.
Dave TV.
That's what Rob kept hearing the other night, man.
Oh.
All Dave, all night. What's your middle name, Dave? Or I guess maybe you don't have to say. I don't know.
It's Aaron. Aaron.
Diamond David Aaron Nesdall.
No.
All Dave, all night. That's what Rob kept hearing from Dave's bedroom. He kept hearing him screaming that.
Yeah, I
know. You know? You kept hearing banging on the door. You know, it was like the Roth thing, you know. The girl kept banging on the door, you know. They kept banging on the door, so finally he got up and let them out.
I heard that joke before. Gotta let them out.
That guy's funny, man. That guy's funny.
That is funny. Oh my gosh.
Who cares if you can't sing? He's actually funny. Oh, whoops. Oh,
All right. He never said he could sing anyway.
yeah.
And
No,
Eddie can't play guitar.
he's an entertainer, man. Roth is a total entertainer. That's what he is. And you don't have to be able to sing to entertain these days, as you guys can tell if you guys watch, American Idol. Huh? Jared. Jared Frost is tuning in here. Hey guys, good evening. I just got back from Colorado, and it's good to be watching the show again.
Yes. Thanks, Jared.
What was it like there, man? Was it a lot like Santa Cruz? Whereas everywhere you go, there's just like a haze of smoke. Because it's actually legal there. You know what I'm saying? Not that I've ever done it, although you wouldn't be able to tell from tonight. Look at me. I look.
Oh yeah,
I look like.
Hubbard and Hubbard.
You look like you had a couple of brownies.
Actually, I could actually smell it earlier, just out the window. Yeah.
Hubbard's going
everywhere.
back.
It's everywhere, man.
Hubbard's what?
Hubbard's texting me back and forth. He's got me laughing.
What's he saying to you?
Oh, we're just him and I do that back and forth. We'll joke with each other. He's really got quite a sense of humor. But,
I think that's called flirting.
Yeah.
Dave's jealous.
I don't get jealous, man. I get even. I don't get jealous. I get even. That's all.
Nobody flirts with Rob but me.
Diamond Dave Nesbot.
Hang on a second. I need to install one of these so I can turn you guys down.
Huh? Is that real? What is that? A knob? Oh, that's a chicken head.
Oh yeah. You know about them chicken heads, right?
Well, no, you know the joke, right?
No, I don't.
About being like, well, I don't mean like that. I mean, I'm not going to do it on here, but it's like, oh, can you hear this, or should I turn it up?
Oh, yeah.
It's the bird,
Yeah, flipping the bird,
yeah.
or this one. I did the wrong finger, but
Yeah.
It's on the slow.
Hey, R. Tabor.
I used to have a guy that I worked with would do that. He was the goofiest dude. You'd say something to him, and he would just be like,
well, here, read between the lines.
yeah. I like that one too. Yeah, read between the lines.
Read between the lines.
Oh my goodness. Johnny, you been playing your Music Man lately?
No.
My Music Man, it actually, according to Diamond David Nesdall, it needs like some major love, I think.
Why? What's going on with it? Is that what you were talking about when I got there, Dave?
No.
You were talking about you were on the phone with him?
No, not at all. No.
What's going on?
Well, you know that was he played that guitar for like 15 years nonstop. Like
that was my main guitar when I was touring, when I lived in Miami, when I lived with Desmond.
He never got fretwork done to it, so the frets are non-existent, and the guitar frets out everywhere on it. And just it needs a fret job. So I mean, it's kind of not playable. It's either the action is too high, or if you have the action set correctly, it buzzes out. It doesn't doesn't make a sound.
Yeah. Yep.
But after a while, they do need maintenance. They don't last forever.
Especially if you play as much as Johnny does,
It's been a while.
Yeah, I know.
It's been a long time.
You've got you don't owe that guitar anything. That guitar doesn't owe you anything.
Right.
That guitar has it's it doesn't owe you anything. Really.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you guys, I know you guys see photos of that guitar. I'll post photos here and there, or you guys have seen it on these videos. If you were to see that thing in person, Dave, you'd probably look at it and you'd probably pass out.
I'd probably need a tetanus shot.
Yeah, well, that too. You know, that's if you want to talk rock and roll guitar, that's what that guitar is, so yeah, it looks like I'll have to, put some major work into that thing to get it going, which I can't really do right now.
No, you can't. But
So
you have other guitars to play right now, so play your PV Wolfgang, man. That guitar is great. Just get used to it.
It is.
Really, play that guitar. The frets on that, I'm sure, are fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're fine.
We didn't even look at that to sight the neck to see if it was straight.
No. Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that. Hey, GG EVH 1550 just asked, "Hey guys, what's up? We're good."
Yeah.
Have a question for Dave. Can you show how you set the action and do your thing with the pick on the fretboard? Thanks, guys. You rock. So he's talking about how, like, what you were showing me, like, real quick. Like, how do you? What do you do with putting the thing under the strings?
There's one thing that I do. I got to get the right pick. Hang on a second. Let me see which one this is. Right.
Hey, Blocky DH. I have a 1999 PV Wolfgang.
That's cool.
What color is mine? What would you call that color?
Tobacco Sunburst.
Okay. That's what I have.
All right, so hang on a second. There's two things that I do to check my action. And I'm going to show you both things in 1 second.
Use that nut sauce for that, or?
No, nut sauce. Got you, nut sauce.
Oh, God.
All right. So I use the 3mm wrench. I'll never get this right. I keep touching the screen like it's an iPad. I use my 3mm wrench, which is the wrench that you lock and unlock the nut with.
Yep.
And
that you lock and unlock your bedroom door with.
That's so wrong in so many ways. And I use the 21st or 22nd fret, depending on how many frets you have. In this case, it's the 22nd fret. And you try to fit it under the if the wrench goes underneath the string without touching the string, your action is too high. If it goes underneath but lifts the string up, like it's actually touching the top of the string and lifting the string, it's about the right action. I actually like it where it doesn't really go under. You have to kind of force it under a little bit. And the other thing is I take either an 0.88 millimeter pick, and at the 12th fret, right here, I drop the pick in. And if it stops right there, like that, without going all the way through, the action is exactly perfect. If you use a thinner pick, it'll go through. That's why I use the 88 is probably the best. I used to use a 1mm pick to do that, but my action has even gotten lower since then, so I use a 0.88. And if it stops right there like that, and you can't, basically it doesn't go any further, that's the right action.
That's how I like it too. I didn't know the one about the wrench.
Yes.
No idea.
Because you want to be about you want it to be just under 3mm. Well, actually, a lot more. I guess about 2.5 millimeters at the last fret. Yeah, this is exactly the way I like it. Where you don't have to jam it in, but if you place it against the string and you kind of have to force it in a little bit like that, and the string raises because this is underneath it, That's the right action. And the same thing on this side. Oh, I don't know. You can't see that. Sorry.
Sully Dude 24, did I get your Facebook message about my hat size? I don't know. Where did you send it? Which Facebook?
Which hat?
Did you say hat or cat? I've got 2 cats. They're 2 different sizes. No, I'll look though. I'll definitely I'll look my messages. Although you might want to like bump it, like send me like a quick message again, just so I'll be notified, because I get Facebook messages like you wouldn't believe. You know, all from Nezo. No, I'm just kidding. Hang on, I'm presenting. Okay, there you go.
Childish. But that's fine.
Oh, Stefano says, I like it when my action's tight like that as well.
Yes, I like it tight too.
I like it tight. Oh, by the way, Dave, that... Nah, never mind. Does that couch of yours still work, or?
Yeah, it works.
I just wanted to make sure.
Why? Never mind.
It's like 4 in the morning. There's something broke in there. I don't know. It's like a spring.
No, I heard it. I absolutely heard it. I was up.
I was like, whoa.
Sound.
It's okay.
Where is
that? You're right, because I didn't have to watch any porn that night.
Oh. Man.
Sends a little jolt to the stomach, huh?
Hey, you know what? I'm glad I can be entertaining, you know. Well, I'm sure it wasn't me that was being entertaining. That's kind of what it sounded like. Well, actually, that was the first sound that came, and then there was another one like that.
And then it was something else that came.
Oh, come on, man.
What?
All right. That's...
You know, we're really like the Three Stooges. Really.
Wait, Dave. Boink.
Yeah, I'm just like sitting here like this, you know.
Yeah. Hey, a white guy, eh?
Stefano says, people at Starbucks must think I'm nuts. I'm laughing out loud at this on my phone. Yeah. Well, most people at Starbucks are nuts. You know, you're probably the only normal guy there.
You got to play the again.
How come it never sounds like that, you know?
Yeah.
How come when you play with the springs under your guitar, you know, when you hit the springs, how come it doesn't actually sound like that? Wouldn't that be funny? If it actually sounded like that? Oh, where is it? You know?
Women in Love. Good song.
Okay, it's not funny anymore. Come on. Hey, Dave.
Yes.
Dave, touch the springs under your guitar real quick. Hold your guitar up and touch the springs.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, that's not the strings I'm touching here. That's not the strings. That's not the strings I'm touching.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's enough.
Hey,
Oh, man.
shouldn't I be doing this?
Yeah.
Wait, shouldn't we be doing this? No.
Oh, dude, come on. Okay, that's more than enough, man. Oh. Hey, Jim. Watch Gilligan Island. You watch Gilligan's Island today? Oh, he's asking Marianne or Ginger is what he's
Both.
asking.
Wait, what did he say?
Both at the same time.
Oh, come on. Which one, Ginger?
She's the redhead.
The redhead one. Wasn't she was a singer, wasn't she?
She was an actress.
Was that that was somebody else with the same name. Remember there was a Tina Marie, there was a singer that had a song in the 80s, it was a hit song. That wasn't her.
No.
Oh, I remember everybody thought that was her.
No.
Oh, okay. Out of control. Tell me about it.
Yes. Someone let the animals out of the...
That's
what happens over the weekend. These guys get together, and then Monday is like havoc.
Oh, I know.
You know?
We didn't even get to spend as much time together as we hoped.
We didn't really hang.
We did go to the ocean, though, before I left. We went to the ocean and walked the beach together. That was nice.
Oh, holding hands?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we held something.
Oh.
No, shells, seashells.
By the seashore.
I will say, in all seriousness, though, Dave brought us to an amazing bagel shop, New York bagel shop. And this isn't just like a Brugger's Bagels, like where you walk in and just order bagels. I mean, they have wraps, they have wedges, they have bagels, every single kind, and they have the most amazing like meats and like salads, like chicken salad, and oh my goodness, I got this jalapeno tuna fish, and it was amazing. They really had some awesome stuff. Really good stuff.
Yep, I had the same sandwich today. I had that Thai chicken salad. It was amazing.
Mm. Oh, you went there today?
Yeah, I go there every morning for breakfast.
That's really good.
He's there every day.
I am.
Well, by the time Dave gets there, it's lunchtime, but you know, it's still breakfast at Dave.
Yeah, it's my first meal.
Yeah, he actually told me that. We were talking on the phone the other day. He was telling me how he goes there and it's, you know, lunchtime for him. It's breakfast though.
Yeah, it's like 11:30 in the morning. You know, noontime almost.
Well, dude, you eat your breakfast at like 3 or 4 in the afternoon because you like forget to eat.
Who, me?
No, Johnny.
He's insulting me right now.
I'm not insulting you.
I'm actually starving. You guys are talking about bagels and stuff. That sounds so good right now.
Would you like me to ship you some?
No. We got bagel places out here, man.
Not like this.
Did Paul Rodden just tag both you guys in something?
Yes.
I guarantee. Paul Rodden. I didn't get anything from Rodden.
Yeah, he's been saying
just now. Yeah, I just got the thing. It just popped up.
Rodden real. I haven't gotten anything.
It was like boing.
Paul doesn't like me anymore.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, but I see his guitar. His guitar looks great.
Well, that's it. He tagged you in that.
No, he didn't tag me. I didn't get a tag in it. I just happened to see it. Oh, wait, maybe he did. Yeah, he did tag me. That's
there you go.
Sorry. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Oh, it's hum single hum. Dude, this is great.
Nice.
Good job, Paul.
Yeah. Rob, do you got a split?
No, I got a few more minutes.
Like 9:34.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We can. I'll hang out till 10. I'll hang out till 10.
We'll be done at 10.
We were only going to do an hour. What happened?
Like I said.
Dave got all pornographic.
It's impossible for us just to do an hour of these things.
It is.
Porno graffiti.
Porno graffiti.
Eduardo.
Hey, just listening to Extreme the other day.
How's that song go? I know that's the
Sounds like porno music.
no, that's the riff to I don't know. It's on the Extreme record Pornography, but I don't know the name of the song.
What's the name of that song, anybody?
Get the funk.
I have no idea. I have no...
Did that Get the Funk Out?
Oh. Hang on.
It sounds familiar. Yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Eduardo is asking, is it true that Music Man loses its color over the years?
Not even over the years. It happens. It can happen within days.
Certain finishes, the earlier ones.
Yeah.
You'll find a lot of purple ones that are now like brown.
Sand. Sand color.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine's probably faded. Probably. Jared Frost says, I heard that Extreme is writing 17 new songs for a new album. I hope this is true, Jared says. Cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah, I always liked Extreme. I always thought they were a really good combo. I was listening to some older Extreme, you know, Kid Ego and...
Extremely old.
Yeah. Yeah. Just good. I mean, the guitar riffs that, you know, Nuno played back then were just incredible, you know.
Mom don't wanna go to school today. That's their ripoff. That was them ripping off Van Halen for Unchained. The beginning of that, the head of that is Unchained.
Yeah, it's the whole melody, everything. It's very even
really?
even the flames.
Listen to that. Don't want to go to school today. Listen to that on your free time, and the opening riff is Unchained.
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it's.
I remember Winger had a song that also ripped off Unchained as well.
Yeah.
On the first Winger album, there was a song where it sounded like Unchained as well. The riff.
He's only 17.
No, it wasn't that one. It was one of the other ones off that same record. I remember that though.
Lay It Down from Rat also.
Yeah, it's a great song.
That anything in D like that. That's like
Yeah, it's a great tune. That's a great riff. Great.
Yeah. Sully Dude 24 says Nuno came to see my friend's band when we were kids. Then my friend became his tech during Extreme.
Oh, cool.
Oh, awesome, man. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
Jared Frost says Nuno is a huge EVH fan.
Oh yeah, of course he is.
Bubba James says Nuno is genuine bad. A.
Yeah.
Sully Dude 24 says
A double snakes.
Yeah, we lived in the town next to Nuno's. Next to
Nuno's.
They lived next to Nuno's.
Nuno.
Speaking of speaking of ripoffs, anybody remember Bullet Boys? Blackie DH those.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Bubba James's favorite axe is his N4. Yeah. I've seen Nuno. I saw him at NAMM one time. I took some of you guys probably seen it if you're on my Facebook. I took a selfie with Nuno and Paul Gilbert together.
Tall and short. So it was tall, medium, and short.
Yeah.
No, they're both taller than I am. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying?
No, Nuno is shorter than you. No way are you shorter than Nuno. He's like 5 foot.
Did you look at the photo?
Was he wearing heels? Was he wearing heels?
Huh? Oh, somebody just texted me too. Hang on. Let me look. That guy. No, he wasn't. Paul Gilbert was
Yeah,
like
Paul
this.
Gilbert's like 6'6". Yes,
He was
he's
like
tall.
this next to me.
I know. But Nuno should be shorter than you, unless you're shorter than 5 feet.
I might be.
How could that be?
I'm standing up right now. Here's the photo.
Oh God.
Oh wait. Oh, maybe he is shorter than me.
You think?
Look at this picture. It looks like he is shorter than me.
Let's see it. How old is the picture?
Oh, just like a year? Just like a year, like a year ago?
It just turned 5 years old.
Just
He's
like
shorter
a
than
year ago, and it looks like
he's got a bigger face and a shorter body. He's like, one of those midgets from Van Halen.
Yeah.
maybe he is shorter than me. I never realized that.
He is shorter than you.
Wow.
Look at the proud papa. Johnny Beane is like the proud papa.
Gilbert's looking at him like, huh?
I can't bend down that far, Gilbert's thinking. I can't bend down that far.
Yeah, I think there's like a million guitar players I would kill for that selfie. Whereas I didn't even care. It's like, hey guys, how you doing? Click.
Yeah.
They're cool dudes. I mean, they're people too. Come on.
Guitar players are people too.
They go outside. Nobody knows who they are. It's only within NAMM, people actually know who they are.
No, yeah. I would know who Paul Gilbert is if I saw him.
Well, we would. I mean, we would, no doubt.
What else?
I don't know. Gary Sharon is a creepy guy. Nobody says.
Yeah, I met him. Met him in '98. He was nice, but he is creepy.
You met him?
Yeah, met him when I was with Van Halen.
Why was he?
When I was in that band.
Nice but creepy? What?
I was in that band for a week. Didn't you know that?
You were the fifth Halen.
I was. Yes, I was just a hey in Halen. Because everyone used to say, "Hey." I was the hey in Halen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, who's he?
How's he creepy then? Why was he creepy?
Well, he wasn't creepy. He's just, he's. I don't want to spread. I don't want to talk about it. He's just, he's just a little weird. That's all. Nice guy.
Well, he's an entertainer.
Yeah, but no, it was different.
Like backstage, he was.
I didn't see him backstage. This is when I hung out with them when I was at Manny's. When I hung out with Ed.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
So how is he weird? No, I'm joking.
Kind of the way you were this weekend.
No, that was close. That's what it's called. Tender.
Yeah, well, it's one thing when I know you. It's another thing.
Did you say Tinder?
It's another thing when you're the lead singer of one of the greatest rock bands on the planet.
You mean one of the? No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Well, not really.
You guys still talking about Gary Sharon?
No, I'm talking about Robert Plant now.
Oh. Okay. Oh, Jimmy McKay says, Dave, the riff you were playing was Little Jack Horny.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
I was playing it incorrectly, but that's it. Yeah.
Little Jack Horny. Does every song on that album have got like a title that's kind of?
Yeah, with the name of the record is Porno Graffiti.
I never heard the album. A friend of mine, a DJ at a radio station, gave me that cassette when I was a kid. I used to go and hang out with this DJ all the time. He's a guy who actually, that's how I met Mr. Big originally. That's how I met Paul Gilbert originally back in '92. Yeah, with Sheehan,
Yeah.
all those guys. That's how when I originally first met those guys back in '92. Is because this DJ I used to hang out with was the first guy to play "To Be With You" on the radio. That song. He's the guy responsible for that becoming actually a hit. That song. So the band came to the town that we lived in and thanked him, and gave like a show for like $12. So I saw them play. Paul Gilbert was playing an Ibanez that actually glowed in the dark.
Yeah.
The lights would go down. The guitar was
That's
glowing, and he would shake it.
That's
know?
awesome.
So it was
By
cool.
the way, just a bit of
But anyway, that DJ gave me that cassette. He gave me a whole pile of cassettes. That was one of them. I looked at it and I like threw it away. I never heard it. My bad.
a little bit of stupid trivia. Paul Gilbert's also a really amazing drummer. Did you know that?
No.
He's an amazing drummer. Great drummer.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, when you're that good of a musician, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that some of these guys are just talented at whatever instrument they pick up or play. So
I just saw a video of Mr. Big playing a song. I don't remember. It wasn't one. I think it was a cover. I can't remember what cover it was. Oh no, it was maybe it was "Living After Midnight" from Judas Priest, where Paul Gilbert was playing drums, Billy Sheehan was playing guitar, Pat Torpey was singing, and Eric Martin was playing bass, and it sounded like a real band. They sounded great. They sounded great, all playing each other's instruments.
Hey, Dave, did you move guitars around on your wall again? I see some different guitars up on the behind you.
I did, because I'm missing a red Wolfgang, so I had to do something.
Oh, you got that Hendrix backwards Strat up there.
No, I've always had that up there. I put the white Kramer up there.
Okay, that's okay. I didn't see the Strat this weekend.
Yeah. Yep.
So you're digging that guitar though, huh? Good.
I haven't put it down since you left.
Nice.
I have not put it down yet. Yeah.
I'd like to try one of those titanium blocks. I've never tried a titanium block. I'd like to do that.
Definitely very cool. They're a bit expensive, but it's definitely cool.
Did Eddie have any titanium blocks in any of his guitars? Do we know?
I don't know. I would imagine he's got to have one. I would imagine, but I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, Adam Reaver, kind of works for Eddie. Kind of. He does stuff for Eddie's guitars. So, I would imagine he must have put one in one of his guitars at some point.
I will say, this guitar really looked great hanging on your wall.
It did.
Yeah, it looked nice. Looked really cool hanging on your wall, for sure. So,
It looked good in my hands too.
It did. Along with other, never mind.
Oh gosh.
Comments like that just absolutely ruin this video. Ruins it for me from watching it again.
So what do you think, Dave? This right here.
You actually rewatched this stuff?
I would have if all the sexual connotations, wouldn't be in it. I think you should sell that neck and give that body to Johnny.
I already gave him a neck.
I know. That's why you should give him the body.
No.
Good point. I don't know. What do you think?
What do you want me to tell you? Should you put that neck on the red one?
No, I think he wants to get rid of that guitar. Is what
I know he does. I told him what to do. I told him to give you that body.
No.
Sell the neck. I'd give him my red Kramer so he can make some money on that. Because I'm not doing anything with it.
It's not even really about the money. It's not even about the money though. It's not. It's really not about the money. I'm just wondering if I really need 3 EVHs.
Well, I understand that, but it's if you're gonna give that to Johnny, why not make some money somehow?
All right, hang on. There's some comments. Real quick. Mark Taylor says he's sitting here in his hospital room.
Oh no! I hope you're okay, Mark.
Sitting here in my hospital room with my EVH special, wishing I had all the guitars Rob, Dave, and Johnny have. Well, they have way more guitars than I do.
You got some nice boxes though, Johnny.
Watching this show is like EVH guitar porn, is what he's saying.
Thank you,
Mark. What's going on? Why are you in the hospital, buddy?
Whatever it is, get better, dude. Get better.
Oh well, I'd like to know what's going on. I'll say a prayer, and we'll all say a prayer.
Absolutely.
Not that I'm a big, religious guy, but it's always good to pray about, health.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on, bud.
David Allen Wright says, "Hey Johnny, you were from Phoenix." Yes, I was from Phoenix. Um, did you ever watch Thunder Alley movie? It has the drummer from Thunder Alley. Huh? What? I don't know. I don't know what you're. I can't. It's a band from Phoenix, fronted by Jeff Martin.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know who. I don't know who they are. Fat fingers on an iPhone? Huh? Oh, Mark has a disease called. How do you pronounce that? I really can't read this. I really.
Spell it.
Oh, should I be reading this on here? I mean, it's in the comments. I mean, we wish you all the best, man. No, there's no way I can read that. It's a form of dementia.
Oh man.
Is
All
what he's
right.
saying.
Damn.
All right. Well, you know, just hold on. Hold on the best you can.
Yeah.
Hold on the best you can. Every day, you know, every day is a blessing.
Yeah, every day is a gift. Yeah. Yeah. Stay strong, brother.
Yeah. All the best, man. Oh, and Sully Dude 24 says good night because he has 1% battery life.
Good night, Sully.
Good night, Sully. Yeah. That's the thing about you know people you know knowing people in other places online on Facebook or whatever. You see what other people go through, you know, and it's you know we're all struggling.
Yes.
We're all struggling, all of us. You
Yeah.
know? So yeah, we wish. I wish the best for everybody. You know, health wise,
Yeah.
everything. But yeah, Mark, definitely, man. Thumbs up to you, dude. Everybody's wishing Mark the best.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you can't leave now, Rob.
No, now you can't leave. Now you can't leave.
Now you can't. That's from a Bronx Tale. What a great movie that was.
What? Rob's Tale?
No,
What'd you say?
the bikers go into the bar,
Bronx Tale.
bar, and they're harassing everybody. And what's his name comes out and he's like, "Can you guys please calm down? You know,
Van Damme?
Yeah. And they keep it up. So finally, him and his guys come out and they close the doors and bar him. He walks away. He goes, "Now you just can't leave." And they proceed to give him an old-fashioned butt whopping.
Man. Dude, man, I just thought, man, you should have your own show where you talk about all your favorite you know, karate movies or whatever.
There you go. That actually would be.
Your what do you call them? You can sit in your other room. You know, you got the other room with all the, you know, Van Damme posters, Bruce Lee, and you can review movies.
Yeah.
But you have to talk like this. Fight me.
Fight me. Daniel, you want to fight? Huh?
Yeah, there you go.
I got an idea. Try making these things on time before you get your own show.
Uh-oh.
I did good tonight. I was ready to go.
I'm just kidding you. I'm kidding you.
I know.
All right. Well, if you're gonna split, yeah, we should probably all split. It's like 5 till.
Yeah,
It's like 2 hours. Yeah, I do have some stuff I gotta.
Oh, you and your stuff that you got to do. What do you got to do?
Hey, Johnny, I got your guitar picks. Thank you very much. You're welcome. I'm getting text messages.
Tex-Mex?
Tex-Mex. That's good, tasty stuff.
Buzz from New Jersey writes in. What do you guys think about Buckethead? He says.
Oh, I saw a video with him today. He's a great guitar player. There's nothing.
He thinks he's an amazing artist. He loves his kill switch. He's waiting to hear EVH come up with a killer kill switch riff in the song. In a song. Oh, Eddie himself. He has a switch. Must have a few rough song ideas. What do you think?
I love him. I think Buckethead's awesome.
Yeah. Who is
Talked
that?
about him before. We've
I
actually
don't
talked.
know his real name. I don't know his real name, and I mean, I know that when he's not on stage, he doesn't wear the bucket. And he doesn't have the white face. You know, it's just he's a normal person. But the minute
Remember what I said though?
what?
This is where I get to laugh at my own jokes. When he goes off stage, he puts on a bigger bucket over his head.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get recognized. It says, it goes from KFC to like churches
Yeah.
or something. Come on, that's got to be funny.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I don't care who you are. That's fine.
He walks out to the audience. Everybody's like, "That guy smells like chicken."
He is a chicken. You ever see him walk? He walks like this.
His face is always greasy. His lips are always super greasy. You know.
Oh,
When Buckethead plays drums, he uses drumsticks.
oh, wait, but I'm bummed. Where's that cricket noise now? Where's that cricket
That's
noise?
why he's so fast on the guitar. It's from all the grease from the fried chicken on his fingers.
God.
You know.
Johnny, do you live near Lions Park?
His frets on his guitar, they're all pecked.
Not answering you. That's got to mean yes.
Huh? Wait, what?
What?
What's your question?
Do you live near Lions Park?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Huh. Okay, never mind.
Lions Park, California?
Yeah.
Is it a town?
I don't know. I just saw
No,
it.
it's a park where lions live.
Brian Carroll is Buckethead. Rock and Roo says.
I saw a picture online of him, supposedly of him. He looks like Weird Al Yankovic, actually, without the bucket on his head.
Does he really?
That's what the picture I
Maybe
saw.
it's Weird Al.
They-
Weird Brian. Weird
Yeah.
Brian.
Weird bucket.
I can't believe that I did not ask you to put the Ubab 2 on my guitar while you were here. I cannot believe it.
I
Oh,
didn't remember it. If I'd thought about it, I would have done it in a heartbeat. I would have got up early yesterday morning.
I have white paint pen too. I have white paint pen.
I would have gotten
I
up.
have white paint pen. I've got white paint pen.
The only thing is I didn't have my template with me. I would have rather had use my template to tape it off.
Yeah.
I could have done it by a picture, but I'd rather use my template because I really like how mine came out. No, I'll do it next time. I'll definitely do it next time.
All right.
I definitely got a split though, because it's 10 o'clock and I do have to get up early.
No, I just looked it up. Lions Park, that's near Santa Barbara.
Okay. No, because I was just checking out your profile on because I have all your info on my phone, and I just saw this thing, Lions Park, and I was like, looks weird.
That's in my info?
That'd be funny if we both flew out to Lions Park and you actually weren't there. We'd be like, damn.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
Yeah, because if I hit his,
Made you look.
I'm not going to say it, but if I hit his address on my phone, because I have Johnny's address, I have both your addresses. It comes up to Google Maps, and it's got right next to it, it's got Lions Park.
Well, here's looking up your address.
Send me a screen cap of what you're looking at real quick.
Okay.
I'll tell you.
All right, it's coming at you, so hold on. Let's see. Yeah, tell me what you think.
Manny says, I always had a suspicion that Buckethead was Paul Gilbert.
He's not the only one. I've heard that before. People have thought that.
No, totally two different styles. Paul Gilbert, you can put 10 guitar players that play like that, and you can blindfold me, and I'll know which one Paul Gilbert is.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the way he picks. His picking is so amazing.
Yeah.
Lions Park. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Is that you?
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That is me. That is me. Although if anybody goes there, you can give out the address. I'll give it out. You won't find me.
Oh, I'll find you.
You want my address? My address is 4768 SoCal Drive. There you go.
You can't hide from me.
I just gave it out. No, that's what that is. That address of what you have, that's the physical address of the post office where my PO box is.
Oh, okay.
That's the way I can get any kind of package from anybody using a physical address.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. And it says there's a Lions Park there. I see what you're saying. And if that's the park right behind it, then yes. I know what you mean.
Okay. Because I was like, interesting.
Yeah. So if you want to send me any kind of packages or anything, you can send them to that address. Or to make it real easy, PO Box. Oh, okay. Well, this guy's budging me. You want to go outside? If you guys want to send me any kind of packages, because it was my birthday, before. PO Box 232, SoCal, California 95073. And that's the same address as what Rob just sent me. It's the same thing.
It's very nice.
Wait, what's the zip again, Johnny?
95073.
Okay.
I think.
How do you pronounce that? SoCal? SoCal?
SoCal. It's like this.
SOQUAL.
AL or EL?
AL. EL?
I'll hold this up. I'll cover the address of the guy that sent this to me. But yeah,
it is EL.
There's my address right there.
I always thought it was Sokol. Sokol.
People call it SoCal, Sokol, SOQUEL. I'll cover that up. That's the guy. That's Zebra, who sent me. He sent me these decals that he made. Look at that.
Nice.
Did you see these, Rob? Look at that. That looks just like
it. It looks just like it.
It's
looks just like. That's so weird.
It is.
Yeah, I like that.
The hat and glasses, man. The hat and glasses. Awesome.
Anyway, Zebra 3 Volt sent those in. Thank you very much, man. Thank you very much. Very much. Very cool of you.
Very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to send me something, you can send it to just pause the video right there, and there's my address. If you want to send me anything fun.
Well, Wolfgang guitar body.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
With Floyd. Not with the Floyd, but for Floyd Route.
For Floyd Route.
Okay. All right. I think we're
with a kill switch installed.
Road trip party at Johnny's house. Jimmy Biter says. Yeah.
Beater.
Yeah. Come on down, man. Come on down. Okay. Real quick. Okay. We're out of here. And you guys don't hang up. I want to tell you guys something that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Real quickly.
Cool.
And all right. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs ups. Wow, 21 thumbs ups. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Tune in.
Tokyo?
Are we going to be here Wednesday? I don't know.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I can do Wednesday.
Oh, my God. Oh, you know what? Just so everyone knows, Wednesday we will draw for the mailbox. We were going to do it tonight. I forgot. We were going to do it tonight, but we'll do it Wednesday.
Cool.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. We had new guitars to talk about tonight, anyways.
We'll do a drawing for the mailbox on Wednesday. Look out for that.
Okay. All right. Thank you for watching, everybody. JohnnyBeane.com. RobJohnson. I don't know.
Rob.
What's your Instagram?
I'll give you my address. It's 49 Main Street, 01360. In case anybody wants to send me anything.
Okay, there you go.
Hey guys, I'm right here. I just I have to mute myself for a second because I have to give myself eye drops.
Okay. Well, we're off.
I'm here. Don't go. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. All right. So yeah. All right. Thank you for watching this. Hey, Mark Taylor, man. Get well soon, man.
Yeah, Mark. Get well. Buddy.
All the best to you, man. We're thinking about you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have a great time. Order a bunch of pizzas to me. Yeah, if you guys want to send me pizzas, you could send them to that address, but you'll make the post office people really happy. I can tell you that. No. But yeah, but as far as the oh, these guys are funny, man. I could actually use a pizza right now. Please. Prank me a pizza, please.
You
Do
haven't
it.
even eaten dinner yet, have you?
No. All I have is a bowl of Cheerios. All right. Rock on, everybody. Instagram, Johnny Beane. Instagram, Rob Johnson. What's your Instagram? Hello? All right. I don't know what's going on. All right. JohnnyBean.com.
Can you hear me, Johnny?
Yeah. What's your Instagram, real quick?
Yeah, it's RCJ5150.
RCJ5150.
I'm sorry. Rob J5150.
ROBJ5150 Instagram. Follow Rob. I'm Johnny Bean on Instagram. Good night, Mark Taylor. Good night, everybody. See you guys Wednesday.
Night, bye, guys.
See you Wednesday, guys.
Bye-bye.